G'day folks, how we all doing? Welcome aboard to Australia Worldwide Gaming. My name is The Aussie Don and I am your OG of Train Sim World, and we're starting a little bit earlier. We're about 6 minutes early. I thought I'll get in and give you guys a nice little slideshow here as we see some of the great photos of the Long Island commuter, aka the Long Island Railroad 2.0. And man, this thing has been leaked a fair few months ago. Was talked about by Richie Rails. I was taking it for a grain of salt at the time, but didn't rule it out. Had a gut feeling that this was still a thing. So we didn't know what branch I'll do, and we were talking about all kinds of branches. And the funny thing is, Matt in the roadmap stream actually mentioned the Port Washington branch, and that was the one I thought the obvious would be. So yeah, they were looking at that as well. So we were looking at the right minds. Maybe in future, who knows, there might be a 3.0. Who knows? Anyway, I wouldn't rule that out either. Yeah, so the M9 at long last. There is the map for it. 39 stations in total. It's going to break a record. Most stations in any route in Train Sim World history. So yeah, there we got another fantastic loco. Absolute gem by Train Sim Germany that are doing this one. This will be on the roadmap for the next 4 years. Joking. So yeah, we're going to be getting that one. That's going to be lots of fun. There is the roadmap itself. Lots and lots to talk about. Spring core update happening this week. I did say to you guys we wouldn't be too far away from that. So yeah, we are getting that, do believe tomorrow. So there you go. There we have the Cargo Pack 2. Yep. No surprises there. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a third one later down the track as well. Just Trains have finally announced that they are working on another UK route. No surprises there. Looking forward to see what they're doing next. There we got the Class 380. A little bit iffy about that one, to be honest. There we got the screens on the first ever Expert Train Sim World release. Just like the Pro Range in Train Sim Classic. We have there the cab car, the DBBR 101. Oh, man, I was blown away when I seen this. I'm like, you about time. Oh, man, I was very excited to that to be an Expo one too, because I'm like, I've been calling for the cab car for 101. I totally forgot about the cab car on the 101, actually. And then when I seen it, I'm like, hang on, I remember seeing that logo somewhere. And yeah, there we got the Simmering Barn. And Dovetail are doing a preview for that this week. Looking forward to it. I'll watch the replay of it. It's obviously on overnight our time. I think it starts at 4 a.m. local time. So yeah, it's way too late for me. And there we got a beautiful photo. That photo is very interesting. Some of the stations, not all of them, on the new Lure commuter is going to have a brand spanking new PSI system. Hey. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. We got the blue screens, and I only think that they've copy and paste off the blue screens from the OBBs, and then they've just gone with a white texture just to make it look fancy. So yeah, it's very nice. The M9, I've been calling for this train ever since it was released back in 2019, I think it was. I've been calling for this train for about 3-4 years now. So I've always wanted the M9 to come onto this route. Didn't know it'll be a whole new remastered of the route, but yeah, it's great. It's awesome. We're getting another extension route. So yeah, this is the second one that we're getting an extension on. So even though it's a whole new complete route, so yeah, it's going to be separated to the original, which is great. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome. And a complete new rework of the M7 finally, at long last. And the M7, and of course we've got the M3. So the M3 is going to be absolutely fantastic. The 380 is going to be really good. I got some more if I got some more theories about the 380 though, because it is going to be going on the Cathcart Circle Line. It's going to open up the central Glasgow station massively up. It's going to obviously give us more variety at the station. There's going to be a new timetable. And the only thing I can think of, well, state the obvious. They're going to be doing TOD 4. They're going to be doing the new Sky, the dynamic weather system, and update the Sky and everything. It's going to bring all that. I can really see it happening, because they've already mentioned the timetable, the new logo, and I'm thinking, well, state the obvious. They're going to bring us the rest of it later on. They'll talk about it later on. So yeah, I would not be surprised about that, folks. So watch that space. There'll be like top 4 and everything. It'll all go on the Cathcart Circle Line. Well, obviously, because the new logo being on it, they'll have the TOD 4 and everything. So it makes the obvious statement that it's going to be updating all the lighting and everything on the route as well. So, yeah, that is going to happen. It just hasn't been announced now. Watch that space. You've heard it first from me, the Aussie Don. And, knowing basic knowledge, put 2 and 2 together. Well, duh. It's going to happen. Anyway, that screen you're seeing there is the screen you go be able to set up. Pretty much every button is going to be working on this expert train. All the screens, everything. Am I going to be doing it in the PCB and everything? You know me, I don't like the system. But because it is an expert train, I'm so damn keen to actually do it. So yeah, I'll tackle it. I'll see what I'll give it a whirl. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to it, and a complete rework on sounds and everything. The 101, you know me, folks. I've absolutely adored this train for a very long time, and I still think it's one of the great trains in train symbol history. That and the 700 are two of the best. So and the 710, I'm absolutely loving the 710. So yeah, and I've always been in love with the 377, the 375s and all that. So it's just right up my alley. The Long Island Railroad, look, I've always been a fan of this route. I never was at first because back in the heydays, when I used to play this on PlayStation, you used to go through a visible wall in the tunnels. I remember coming out of Penn Station. It just disappear. It would just be visible. And then, yeah, I will be a lot of lag, especially around Jamaica Station. It used to be terrible. It was very similar to when Moody-Gosberg was released at first, how it was really bad around the bridge. And then now look at it. I went on it yesterday. Look at it. It was at 60 FPS compared to what it was at 12, 15 frames per second. So it's a massive, massive leap forward compared to what it was at release. So Jamaica Station is pretty good these days, actually. It runs quite well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this one. I'm absolutely pumped for it. I cannot express how much I'm looking forward to this one. Panels and everything have been moved. Well, obviously, it is a well-known fact that surfing on top of these logos in the US is out of control. And got all these idiots that ruin it for us true rail fans, So... Anyway, I'm going to give you guys some details now about the route. Let me just get to the train symbol roadmap here. I'll just bring it up. You probably know about it already, but we are doing train symbol news before we hit the rails. By the way, Sherman Hill coming up first up here tonight. Your midweek World of Trains community vote. There is a new poll vote going for next week's blockbuster 170th edition of Midweek World of Trains. If you know by now, Midweek World of Trains episode 172 on the 1st of May 2024 is up on our YouTube channel. That is the first time we will be seeing the Low Commuter live with me, the Aussie Don. So that is now up on our live stream. And also on the 19th of this month will be the first live stream on the return of the Friday night ticket. On Friday the 19th, we'll be live with the Simmering Barn for the first time on that one. So both the next two DLC launches are now up on our upcoming live streams area. Set the reminders for them. Give it a big thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you sold to your bot. Right. Let's Now I'll give you some details on regards to what the roadmap has run this time around. They have removed from the roadmap the London Overground Suffragette line. They have removed the fired circle. They've added the Lure commuter. They've added... they have added the DB BR218 by TrainSim Germany. They have added the Expert BR101 by TSG. They have added the 380 ScotRail to the list as well. And they've added the Just Trains UK route. Okay. So I'll be safe to say the UK route will release late in this year. Probably around a similar time as what they did with Blackpool branches. And that'll be in season 2 of Train Simworld 4, as you guys might be saying, oh, it's going to be Train Simworld 5. Well, it might be Train Simworld 5. But you know what? I don't really give a shit what they really call it, because it's the same old game. Like I said, they can call it Scooby Dooby Doo if they wanted to, or they can call it Yogi Bear, go and get me a table. We're going to set up a table now to have a picnic basket. Where's the picnic basket? I don't know. Anyway, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's get into it. We've got the details on the damn Lure commuter. All right, so a total length of 57 miles of the network. The new Long Beach branch with 10 stations. The new abandoned Woodhaven station as part of the Atlantic branch is on there. The M9 EMU is there. The updated M7 EMU is there. Updated reworking of the schedule, plus significant more services, plus for these, plus more of these with the M3, which we do have. New scenarios including the double duty where you can play as a conductor. Ooh, very nice. And updated rework of the sunny side yard. Oh yeah, so it'll come updated. It'll be pretty similar to what it is now. It'll have all the stock and everything. It'll be interesting to see though if the New York skyline in the background has been updated. That's what I would like to know. Ooh. Had they learnt their lessons of not updating the areas of the old parts of the route like they did with the New York Trenton? That's the question. All right. The question is we going to see the layers from the New York Trenton at the station at Penn? That's the question I'd like to know. I think a lot of people would as well. Updated station areas. We've updated lighting and textures. Updated scenery textures with water materials, including the fertility with the landscape texture blending. The all-new Train Sim World 4 features, including scenario planner, chain paths, biometric fog, rain effects, as well as TOD 4 lighting and dynamic weather from Train Sim World 3, which is all those features I just mentioned just saying it will probably be what Car Circle Line will get eventually as well. Right. So yeah, this I had a feeling when they said they turned around and they said that they can't share any information just as of yet with the US one. They actually did want to share it last month, but they couldn't, so they didn't have everything in place at the time. So it was obvious that was definitely what's been rumored for months now, that they're bringing out a 2.0 of Long Island Railroad. So yeah, which is technically an extension. So yeah. Because I own the route, obviously I'm going to be getting 20% discount. So it'll be the 10% discount for pre-order for Steam, 10% for people that own the route already. So unfortunately, console players, you have to suffer. And I love how they have their excuse. Oh, sometimes we can't do this. Well, it's because sometimes they can't do it. And I'm going to be brutally honest. The only reason they can't do it is because they want your money. Who could have picked that? Seriously. Like, look at that little tiny... man, I'm looking at the screenshot just now of the 101. The 101, anyway, let's talk about the 101 before we get going. Expert DBBR 101 with two cab variants, the MFD and the the MFA. New refined physics for realistic simulation. Fully functional screens within the cab, including the abilities like disabling the specified traction motors, the executive fault simulation if enabled, energy counter to measure how efficient you drive, realistic door operations with TBO and SSDF door control system. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Full digital displays, all screens and sub-screens are working. Wow, yes, about bloody time. Real train data, PZB and LZB data entries. Ooh. Sound improvements with with new sound recordings, updated old capture. It'll probably bloody be just tempoed up in that. Player enterable machine room. Yes, we can go into the area, the engine room. Yes, good. That's been called for so many times now from the community over the recent months, hasn't it? And that's been modelled in. Accessible driving mode, main menu setting for setting functionality at the level typically to other trains. So you have the ability to drive this train there'll be a menu in the options area where you'll be able to turn off on the expert mode. So for me, because I hate PZB in that, you'll probably see me 9 times out of 10 not play it in the full expert mode because I just don't like the system. I've always been triggered the 500 hertz bullshit and all that. And when I'm streaming, I don't want to be doing that. I'll be going forwards instead of stopping and starting like I'm don't know how to. Well, technically, I'm not German. If I was German, if I was local and that, it'd be easy. But no, for me, I just like to get in and do it. So anyway, I'll put on CIF and all that. That's no problem. But yeah, not sure what route this is going on yet. I don't know. Will it be going to Hamstrucker Round Rule? I don't know. Which was where the 101 originated from Transcend World. Who knows? Anyway, let's get into the stream. Without further ado, I hope you enjoyed those beautiful screenshots. We're up and running. How are we going? All right, let's get in the volume. All right, so we're going to go to Sherman Hill. This is where we're going first up tonight. Do enjoy the stream. We've got a couple hours of great entertainment fun tonight on the rails. We have our live poll vote up and going. 4 routes to choose from. They are 4 of the best. Not the best, but they are 4 of the... well, some are the best, actually. We have East Coast Way to choose from. Hamstrucker Round Rule, which was voted the number 1 route in Train Sim 1 from us. Second was East Coast Way. Long Island... The London Overground Suffragette line is a option, and the Brenham line, Brenham line. So that, in my opinion, is Skyhook. Not Skyhook. Just Trains' best release. And that is a mountain route as well, and I'm a big mountain route. All right, that's what we're rolling with tonight. it's not too big, this one. By the way, folks, we've got a nice little a huntsman mod on here tonight too, folks. Earlier today, I discovered a fantastic mod. That picks up the speed when you're going uphill on this route from 15 miles to 30 miles. So it gives you 15 miles extra, which is basically true to reality, apparently. So that was cool. When I heard that, I thought, oh, wow, awesome. And this is the first time that we are on Sherman Hill in the TSW4 era as well. So there you go. Ask me what the hell that is. I do not know. Well, petroleum logo, that one, isn't it? Not in the GP38 actually, I apologise. Yeah, that's This is the midweek Wall of Trains Community Vote winner. We're rolling on the midweek Wall of Trains Community Vote winner. You guys voted this in last week, ladies and gentlemen, and for the first time in TSW4, we are on Sherman Hill. We are taking a 1989 Heritage Unit, the Rio Grande Heritage Unit, part of the Heritage Pack for the 78s. I actually do believe that this could be the first time I'm actually taking this livery on any trip in Train Sim World history on my gameplay. I don't think I know I took a few of the others. I took the Chicago one, the Train Sim World 3, the red, orange and charcoal one in on, I think if I remember rightly, I took that one on Cathcart, no, not Cathcart. I'm trying to think of the route's name now. Damn it. Horseshoe Curve. There. My brain just dreamt of something. Then it's like, nah, you're not talking about it. Turn it off. It's been a big day. I've been working on other stuff again. I got a lot of the main mods that I've been working on the recent months on out now finally for American Truck Simulator, but I'm still working on the AI Traffic Mania pack. Le Commuter, it's going to be known as now, Chris. Le Commuter. So that's the new name for it now. Now, don't worry, we'll bring you some gameplay of the original Long Island Railroad before the release of the Le Commuter here on our YouTube channel. So, yeah, we'll definitely be doing Long Island Railroad before we get to it. So basically the route is They've only called it one branch though. There's actually 2 branches because it goes on one branch and then it speeds off onto the Long Beach branch. But there's so much variety on that route now. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, when Matt was saying that they were looking at other areas and that, they did mention the Grand Central and all that, and Port Washington. You know, the obvious ones that all the community was sort of, you know, talking about. And what we've been talking about here, Richie Rails has been mentioning it as well. Actually, I left a message with Richie Rails, last night asking where he's been. He's been doing stuff on his YouTube channel still, but yeah, he was popping in on my streams there for a little bit, and now all of a sudden he's stopped doing it. So. If you're busy, that's it. I respect that, but you're welcome at any time anyway, Richie, so don't, you know, I just was wondering where you were. I was wondering if you're okay. You know, I do worry about my my regulars, and I was like, you know, and they're not on for a while, and it's like, well, I hope you're doing okay. It's like the railway guy. I haven't heard from him for over a month now. The railway guy, if you're out there, g'day to you. Hopefully you're doing well. I haven't heard from that little Queenslander for a while either, Chris, the last few weeks, but I'm not too worried about that one anyway. But he's a fellow Queenslander. So. Yeah, Oates is starting, yeah. Hell yeah, of course I'm happy about it. It's Oatesy. Yeah, spinning was starting in the US tonight as well, folks. Got this, you know, out of any... Like, there were so many highlights in this roadmap. I can't tell you what would probably be. I still think the Lurk commuter is the highlight of the whole shebang. But the 101 expert, OMG, this thing has got me absolutely pumped. I'm so looking forward to it. And yeah, just stating the obvious with the 380, you know, just going on Cav Card, I'm thinking, well, stating the obvious, you have to get some upgrades around the world. You know, but they've already mentioned the update timetable, so, you know, it's obvious. You're not going to put a new Bloco on an old route, you know, Tot 4 and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it's... go and give it. Good stuff. That's the old flag on there now too, folks, because they've gone back to the old Union Pacific logos on it with the small flag now. That's the way they used to be back in the days, and then they changed it to the big giant American flag on the side. Now they've gone back to the Union Pacific letters and little small flags, which I actually prefer that, actually. I don't mind, like, I don't mind either one, but yeah, I thought it was... more unique to have the big letters on the side of it. The branding. Stopping location as predicted, as advertised, is the final destination on this trip. And we're not doing a full length route on here. We're just taking a nice little short trip. Yeah, pulling empty wagons, Chris, there's a little bit more oomph in these ones. Definitely a lot of more. So that's why the brakes are working quite well, because you find when they've got more weight in them, they're actually, the braking is quite really hard to do. Because you've got that extra weight on you, on the back of you. You think it would weigh you down and actually make you brake easily, but no, it's the opposite. And I'm not sure if it was because I got the mod installed with it as well that changes the physics and that could be helping as well. Yeah, it's just been released over the last 24 hours. I'll give you some details about it very shortly, folks. There is only one mod to talk about today, and it is a Sherman Hill one. And it was fitting that I was doing Sherman Hill today, because it was like, well, that worked out quite nicely, didn't it? And someone must be watching. If that mod is watching, g'day from the land down under. Thank you very much for the mod, I appreciate it. It's absolutely fantastic. Everybody in the modding community and the Creators Club and everyone that does Creators Club, modding community, does PC Editor, thank you very much for your hard-earned work. It is absolutely appreciated by me, the Aussie Don, and on behalf of every Train Sim World player, fan, we thank you. $47, you reckon? 47? Let's have a look. 52, Chris. Just to confirm, there it is on there. 52. You're not sure where Sherman Hill is, Chris? It is set in Wyoming. Yeah, Wyoming is the state. We're back inside the cabin now. We can open up the windows for you. worried about medals or speed or anything like that, as long as we're not speeding completely. You know, we've done that a couple of times along here, which is alright, I don't care. Houses up there. I'm hiding in the bushes today. They went there far off. No. It was a good guess. Really good guess. So I'm going to use the independent brake here at the moment. Yeah, I did set a American Truck Simulator uploaded video to set for premiere just before we were going live tonight, but unfortunately the HD quality didn't process in time, so I had to push it back to a couple of hours till later tonight. So it'll premiere later this evening, 10:30 local time, which is 2 hours from now. So we've got another American Truck Simulator uploaded video. I've done 3 trips so far today, so I've got 3 videos ready to go. I've posted obviously the one for tonight. I've just got 2 more to post up to YouTube. One of them is a massive trip. One of them is almost 50 minutes, so it's a pretty big, like it's 12 gigabytes. So that'll take a while to download onto YouTube. It'll take a while to go into HD quality, so I'll be safe to say that'll premiere on later on in Thursday. It'll be early out. It'll be in the morning for you guys, and if you're overseas in the UK and US. Look out for it. It's going to be a great trip. All 3 of them are great trips, so don't worry about that. My latest paint jobs are involved, and the latest build of my Traffic Mania pack is in that too, which features the first look at the triple trailers in the AI traffic. Oh yes, I have triples in the traffic flow now. So not only B doubles, we've got the triples in there. And even the US triple trailers don't stand a chance against our B doubles here in Australia. They're still bigger than and better than them. When you come to Australia, you see trucks. I'll tell you. We have American and European, but our trailers. Whee! Our belly decks especially. They're beast. Go to my shorts area on my YouTube channel, you'll see the real life trucks on there, and you'll know what I'm talking about. I've got belly decks and all on there. Scanias, Mercedes, UD, you know, we've got Volvo, you know, Camworths. I've only seen one Pitwhite here in Australia, and unfortunately at the time I'm doing it, I didn't have my damn phone on me. So yeah, that was early last year actually. It was a nice black one too. Oh, it was beautiful. It was a 387, not a 387, a 389. It was a beast, absolute beast. Seeing that thing in real life for the first ever time, wow. No wonder the Americans love the Pitwhite. It's an absolute, yeah, really nice truck. Anyway, let's get back onto the train. So yeah, nothing about San Bernardino line, but I'm not crying wolf about that anymore after the Lur announcement. So it was lucky. Yeah, it was good that we got something US announcement. I was quite surprised that they actually, the date that came up on it, I'm like, huh, is that right? I'm like, 30th of April, and that's the 1st of May here in Australia. That's getting released, by the way. I was like, is that right or not? Like, I was scratching my head. I'm thinking, man, they've had San Bernardino line announced for for a few months now, and I thought, well, state the obvious, that's going to be, you know, before the Lur. And then, yeah, when that came out, it was announced for the date. I thought, that's cool, but it's only just gone on the roadmap, and it's like, okay, well, I know it's a rework and that, you know, adding more to it. Looking forward to it though. Could be another contender. Like, I know that this is a rework and everything, but this is technically a whole new Long Island Railroad. So this is going to be eligible for the top 5 countdown this year if it makes it in the top 5. That's at the end of this year's Train Sim World season. We'll bring to you our top 5 best routes of the last 12 months on Train Sim World. And will the Lur Commuter make it to number 1? That's the question. I was a kid in 1989. It was a very nice year actually. It was a year after the bicentennial here in Australia. And yeah, it was back those days. Back in 1989, I used to support another team in the football. Actually, I'm not going to mention the team. That 89 was I remember that year very just being a kid, having fun. I would have been in 1989. I would have been on the Master System. I might have been on my Atari 2600 still. Big back then. I know I had the Atari 2600. That was my first ever console. I had handheld consoles like Donkey Kong Flip and other ones. Well, that reminds me, do I need to flip the switches? All good. You serious? It's lost its power? It done it, yeah. It stopped the damn train. Come on, get there, yippee! It's not stopping nothing. Yeah, think I'm stopping. Hey! Hey! Who said I'm stopping? '89. Bob Hawke would have been still Prime Minister, I think. Good old Bobby. I loved his beer. I'll tell you that much. You give him a beer contest in the pub. I only know a couple of people that would give him a challenge. My brother-in-law, which is up in heaven now, he would definitely challenge him. And I know my sister. No, nobody press the red button. No, I'm trying to acknowledge it. It's just not acknowledging it. Raven's on a holiday. I got this under control, don't worry. Everybody you might thinking I'm pumping in there a bit. Oh, don't worry, I am. But I'm confident. we go with our first trip. Very nicely done. All right. This is Midweek World of Trains, the 169th edition. I am the Aussie Don. How are we all doing? Hopefully you are going good. Our live stream chat is open to subscribers only. Don't be a shy person. Come and say g'day, mate. Even just say, hello, how are you? Yeah, I'm going good, yeah. Yeah, I'm from Sweden. No, I'm from Australia. G'day. All right. So, if you're new to our YouTube channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning customer, welcome back to the station. All right. Let's get it up and going now with our next one. And it is, let's have a look at the poll votes so far. Ooh, we've got a 50-50 vote going on. Come on, we need more than 6 votes. Get involved. Get involved. We had like 17 votes here a couple of days ago. Right. We got Sherman Hill. New Era, yes, that's right. First time on TSW4 Era. Yep, we're going there. What did I say? Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, we are going now today. Really good. All right. Now it's time for a little bit of S-Bahn action on the Bahnstrecke Salzberg Rosenheim. And then we're going to be taking a trip from Rosenheim on this one. Yeah, very good. We won't be doing it with that one because the Creators Club stuff doesn't get recognised on here. Yeah. A lot of problems with Creators Club, as always. No surprises. Yep. That's the one. Coming in there. Nice clear morning. Enjoy. 8:03 a.m. service on the S-Bahn. We're heading to Salzberg. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, on Monday, we're going to be bringing to you another spectacular night of Train Sim World action. And also, our next live stream will be on Sunday. We've all aboard live on Sunday. And then on Monday, we're going to be heading to the Midlands main line for a night on the Midlands. We have Midlands main line action for a couple hours on Monday evening. So do join us for that. We're going to be taking the Class 170 on there. We're going to be doing a 158 action and HST action and a freight service as well. So we've got a fair few things going on with our Monday night action on the Midlands. So do join us for that one. It's going to be lots of fun. But here we go now with the continuation of our 169th edition of Midweek World of Trains here on this 10th of April. With some S-Bahn service. You might notice that my frame rate is quite good now. The reason why is I finally worked out what's been causing a little bit more of the lag. It turns out that I didn't have a couple of the settings on the right application for the game on the PC. So it turns out that I didn't have run as administrator on a certain part of it. That was why it was running crazy. Now it's running more smoother. Now I've put the run as administrator on on the right file. Because there is a couple files for Train Sim World, like a couple ways you can go into the game, and you've got to set it to all. I set it to all the files now, so for administrating. So. Not only that, I've got their engine, custom engine as well, DX12. Yeah. Let's close the doors, get ready for departure. There is a egghead at the station. Car talk. That's what I look like in summer. That guy have a bit of a gut as well, I think. Yeah, he's got a bit of a gut, but I think mine's a bit more Santa Claus. Oh, don't worry, I could play the role of Santa Claus any day of the week. Oh, what would you like for Christmas this year, little boy? I'd like some more fireworks and... so I can light them up on New Year's Eve. Oh, don't worry, there'll be plenty of those. We're gonna have bigger and better ones this year. We had some absolute rippers last year, but damn, we're gonna have some real good ones this year. No, I have a license for it anyway, so it's all good. I don't do it unless I got a license on it. You know, I always get the license for it. Right. Yeah, no, it's running around the same. It's just, it was, yeah, pretty smooth back there. Frame rate's, you know, vary. It's good. 53, can't complain. Yeah, so there is a core update coming tomorrow, folks. I'll go back to the roadmap shortly and give you guys some details regarding that as well. So there is, yeah, some stuff happening in the spring core update. Apparently there's only going to be one, so... Everybody come off the train and stand in freaking wrong way. Stand in front of the doors. Everybody come off and stand in front of the doors. Everybody come off and stand in front of the doors and gather in a bunch of group and stand in front of the doors. 1.50 American Truck Simulator beta started today actually, and it's gone into experimental stage, which is, in technical terms, it's like an alpha stage. Yeah, I was wondering how they were going to go about the beta this time around on American Truck, because of being the new gaming engine and everything for it. Coming into our next train station. Alright. Oh, don't worry, I wouldn't rule that out either, Chris. the way the passenger behaviour's been. Passenger behaviour's always been a key in transit world. That you know, if you're a veteran like me, you know, and you're used to the copy and paste, actions of the NPCs over the years, and you know the amount of crazy things they've done. You know, going flying in the air like they're Mary Poppins, and you know, coming out of the train, standing in front of the doors, and now going around in circles like a looping around in and out of the train. Walking on the tracks, going through doorways, going through the train itself. Yeah, all the crazy things it's done over the years. Yeah, you're sort of growing accustomed to it now, and it's like, it doesn't matter how much you say it to Dovetail or whatever about it or report it. You know, it's out one ear, way out the other, because it's not making them money, is it? Nah, it's not making them money. Nah. But yet they worry about getting the memory and everything organised for the PlayStation players there, all that time it took to do that. But yet, do you think that, they would take time to really establish a team to really tackle the behaviour of the NPC problems? And the funny thing is today, how the fuck you turn this off? Unfortunately, folks, we've had to get away from that. I couldn't work out how to fix it, how to turn it off. Right. I tried to acknowledge it and everything, then I couldn't work it out. Anyway, that includes the S-Bahn service. Right, we'll go back to that later on. And this is why I don't use PZB on there, because I can't work it out. Give me a second. Right. All right. Sorry about that. We'll go back to that later on. I couldn't work out how to turn that off. I tried everything out of the sun just then, it just wouldn't work. Right. I say it's broken. All right, let's do some more action now, and we're going to head to the Brighton main line. We're going to do some action on here. It is time for the Class 700 timetable, and yes, of course, we're going to be taking the Class 700. Let's rock and roll with the Class 700/1. And yeah, this is going to be lots of fun. Looking forward to it. Let's do 38-minute service. Here we go. We'll head back to Salzberg later on. We'll do another trip on there. We're out the PZB. Time for the modded timetable.
TPWS and AWS operational.
We have the orange PSI's mod installed. We have the better lighting inside the Class 700 installed. We have the ITZY 165 sound mod installed. We have the Huntsman's mod installed for the Brighton main line. We have all the sounds of the 377, the 387. Every train on this route has sound modded. And this is another Creators Club paint job coming through. This is the 12-car variant of the Class 700. Obviously, it is modelled off the dovetail version, but obviously there is differences. Obviously, we have 12s on here and there on it. There we go. Great modded timetable, this one. Highly recommended to have if you're on PC. If you don't have this on the PC, then damn, you are missing out on one of the best. Obviously, you got to own Brighton Mainline and to have it and all that stuff. This train will be stopping at Gatwick Airport. Salzberg go via Red Hill, Mampsdale, Colston South, Purley, and East Croydon. Please mind the gap when leaving the train. Next stop is Gatwick Airport. Change at Gatwick Airport for domestic and international flight services. Yeah, the Class 380. Strange decision. Cav Car Circle Line it is for. Is that the only thing that Cav Car's going to be getting? No. Even though it wasn't announced, I can only state the obvious. We're getting a new timetable, so that's gone given. And that's pretty much given it away for the fact that we're getting a new timetable. We'll be getting the Train Sim World 3 Skybox, Todd, for like all the fancy features that that come with Train Sim World these days. So it'll be getting complete lighting overhauls, like all that stuff. So yeah, it's going to be good. Looking forward to it. It's going to give more variety for Cav Car Circle Line, which is fantastic. It's still a fair way off though to release. So it could be something we maybe could get before the end of this year's Train Sim World. I know a lot of people are saying we're going to be moving the Train Sim World 5 this year, and it's only obvious because of last year. But I still think that Season 2, after seeing the Easter egg and everything, is pretty much the obvious thing to do, and I think the most sensible thing to do. This station is Gatwick Airport.
The train now approaching platform 2 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 2. The train now approaching platform 2 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 2.
So yeah, no, it's not the biggest thing that was revealed on the roadmap. Obviously, the biggest thing was the alert commuter, which was rumoured for months. Anyway, the likes of Richie Rails even said that alert 2 was happening. That's where I actually found out about it at first, actually, through Richie Rails. I sort of took it for a grain of salt at the time. I thought, well, wow, this would be great if it's true. What branches could be added? What extensions could be added? That, man, we went through everything. Port Washington, Rocco Comma, like extended to Rocco Comma. There was a lot of different aspects of where we're thinking it would go. I thought I wasn't thinking Long Beach. I did have a look at that, and I thought, nah, I think Port Washington probably makes more of the sense. But yeah, when Long Beach came up last night, I was like, oh wow, it's they've done what I didn't think they. I thought they would go Port Washington more so, and Grand Central and all that would come in, and yeah, nah. They'll, even Matt said on the roadmap, they're thinking of Port Washington and all that stuff, and that was actually the other choice. So I was thinking the same as he was actually. Yeah, that could have been that, but yeah. Anyway, it opens it up for future. But yeah, I wouldn't say never for another extension of it. A letterbox. Okay. I don't know the nickname for it or anything, so if that's what you think it is, okay, fair enough. We'll definitely be getting the skybox and all that. I state the obvious, being a new loco, it would be stupid not to have a loco that would have Todd 4 on an older route, So I can only think that obviously we'll get upgraded to the loco that's already on there. Is it the 314? I think it's the 314. I keep getting that one and the damn one on the East Coastway mixed up. Yeah, I state the obvious, that'll get upgraded as well. very, very looking forward to the 101 with the expert range. Finally, we're getting a pro range on Train Sim Classic. They're called expert range. It's the same thing, just a different name. It's a pro range. Yeah, the pro range actually for Train Sim Classic's been quite well actually lately. So. On the E sets of the M tracks were quite well the pro range. So yeah, I'll be one for wanting more pro range logos if it's going to give us more features and everything. You know, yeah, I'm all for it. You see me stuff up PZB there before, folks. You know, this is the reason why I don't use the damn system. So, like I said, I'm going to have the expert train, but am I going to be using it in expert mode all the time? Most likely not. This is one train I use all of the safety systems that are available for it. Yeah, okay, yeah, I understand where you're coming from now. Yeah. Chris here, he actually refers to this cab actually as the VR goggles. Because it looks like the VR goggles are just the PlayStation ones. They look like it's got that knob on the top of it and that. It just looks like a VR goggles. I love the big screen. I like it how it's like this. This is cool. It's like we're in the cinema. Well, we call the big widescreen here, and one of the cinemas calls it a stream screen. Call it a stream screen, but it doesn't come with tables and chairs and kiddo sticks. Next stop is Red Hill. Change at Red Hill for connecting services. Yeah, the Le Commuter is going to be very, very interesting. I love the new PSI system on there. I love the fact that we're finally, at long last, getting a train that's been on my hit list for quite a long time, the M9. Yeah, absolutely loving that. Oh, I can't not wait to get on there. I was looking forward to the Simmering Barn, but I'm so pumped for the Le Commuter now. I just... Yeah, even though it's 99% of it's all old, it's what is old is new again. It's 166. it's like back in the days, like years and years and years ago, like olden days, when you used to go to a grocery store, they used to pack the groceries into a paper bag. And you know what? They're doing that these days now again as well. Because plastic bags are no longer, and they've got the paper bags back. It's like I said, what is old is new again. It was like that at the Sydney Royal Easter Show this year. A lot of the bags were all these brown like they're all paper bags. It's like the last time they had paper bags like that was when they used to be called sample bags back in the days. And yeah, it's just it's amazing how old things in the past can be new again. You know, it's just. But people are more smarter these days with you know, recycling and the environment and all that stuff. You know, it's just everything's open these days to everything. You know what I mean? All right, here we are at Red Hill. We'll be here for a minute, I do believe. Yes, we're usually here for about 5 minutes, but anyway. Yes, the VR goggles. Oh, the VR goggles. That's right. The 700 range is very unique, very nice train set. So you've got the 701 that was recently released. It's a beautiful loco as well. I'm hoping one day that we'll get that in Train Sim World as well. That comes out of London Euston Station. So yeah, I would love to see that in the game one day. As you've seen the paint job on the 710 I had recently, it's very similar to the 710 anyway. The 701. I think the 708 I think runs on the Birmingham Cross City. I think that was another new one. And that loco could end up being Train Sim World as well. The newly modelled one. I think it's a 708 that was going on there. I know there's a 705 and all that stuff. I know about that. Stand clear from the closing doors. Okay, waiting for a signal. I say that we will probably have to wait for the train next to us, maybe. Because we've got clearance of some sort. Don't think we do. We have a signal, please. Nope, we're going to have to wait.
Approached, please contact the British Transport Police.
I don't know if you heard that from inside the cab. It's always a good one. There's a group of people that are approaching a group of people for money. Oh no, please arrest me now. I don't know what's going on here. We're waiting for a signal. I remember last time we've waited sometimes up to 5-10 minutes for this damn signal. So it's all part of the service, don't worry. So no, we'll do it. We'll wait. Get rid of that damn train, that's what I'll do. I think it's that train over there actually that we've got to wait for. I think I got rid of the wrong damn train. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah. We did get rid of the wrong train. Oops. Oh, well. Not to worry. this loco ends up on our line. Crosses over just now. Yep. So yeah, that logo ends up on our line. It's up in front of us now. I'm going to plague the crap out of us like always and tease us and make us go slow and, you know, what it does normally. So yeah, it's all part of the parcel.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
Signal's red. So the signal up in front is red. So we're just going to take off slow and put it on to 21. Okay. Back in the days with samples, you had real samples, none of the rubbish today in the bags. Some show bags are quite good actually, Chris. It was one particular lolly bag that was only $6 at the Royal this year, and it was there last year as well. And it's a very, very good value bag actually. It's got all the sour stuff in it and that, because that's what my style, my daughter's style as well. She loves the chocolate, loves the sour lollies and all that. We've got stuff sweet tubes. There was one particular one where you get a whole bag of straws, and they were orange, yellow, pink, and blue straws, and you just click the tops of them, and you just skull them down, or put them on your hand and lick them off your hand. My daughter, what she likes to do with it is just get a whole bunch of it and just put it into the bowl, get a spoon. But yeah, they're really, really cool. You get heaps of them too. There's probably about 200, 250 of them at least in this one bag. And they're called rainbow straws or something like that. It's really cool that the value just in that bag of straws alone makes the bag worth $6. And you get more. That's what I said to my daughter. I said you get more value out of just having these straws than paying $30 for a show bag with a bunch of lollies in it. You get way more value with this bag that's $6. Yeah. I said to her, you can buy 3 of these bags and it won't even cost you $30. It'll cost you $18, and you get 3 bags of these lollies, and you still get way more than what you would in that $30 bag. I'm at the point now where I'm trying to find out where you can actually buy these bags of straws somewhere, because they're really cool. They're worth a lot. And, they're so addictive too. And the good thing about it is, so I'm trying to quit smoking as well. So it's a massive help when you got the sugar in the house. I know it's bad, but don't worry. I've lost 2 teeth already from it. Both of my wisdom teeth. The last one, no. I don't want to experience that again. I'll tell you that. Such is life anyway. But yeah, no, it's like the sample bags are now. They got them in the brown bags and that. Or cardboard bags, Here we are at our next station. I know. You don't have to remind me. Stand clear from the closing door. Right.
Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal.
Green. Thanks for your question. Anyway, Isle of Wight, that's... I know who that is speaking. Hopefully you're doing well, buddy. David, is it? Is it David? Yeah, David. I think I'm pretty sure. How you going, buddy? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, 380, the window's too small. In the UK community, they refer to the cab window as a letterbox. Fair enough. You're looking outside the. It's like looking over the fence, like what's his name out of Home Improvement. I said his name recently too. Looking through the peak hole. Wilson. That's right. Wilson. Is it Wilson? Yeah, Wilson. I should know. I had done a home improvement paint job last year on ATS. Speaking of ATS, nothing in regards to the Alan Thompson project or the Union Workshop project. They've completely gone off the roadmap, haven't they? They're not even in the 6-month category. So they're further away down the line. It'll be safe to say they'll be in the next year's Train Sim World 2024-25 season. Whatever they want to call it, Season 2 or Train Sim World 5, whatever they want to call it. It'll definitely be in that category of 6 to 12 month bracket. And it's safe to say the Train Sim Germany project that they were going to do for the Munich Augsburg has been abandoned. That's been completely wiped off the map. So that's, yeah, what that was on the roadmap there for about 4 years now. It's not going to happen. So they still haven't found the magic bullet for the Munich Augsburg issues. So yeah, there's nothing they can do with that route unless they do what they've done with Long Island, rebuild the whole damn thing again. And I'd probably say that'll be the safe bet. That'll be the only way they would put it in. Who knows? They might have handed it over to Train Sim to Dovetail, and yeah, they might do something like that later on. Who knows? Who knows what their plans are? Yeah, a couple of nice ones coming out for Train Sim Germany. I'm looking forward to the 101 Expert, of course. The cab car is going to be great. Looking forward to that. I know that's further down the line as well. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to that. I'm thinking that might come out around the same time as the 700 did, actually. I don't know. I just think it'll be around that same time frame. Maybe the 380 might be around then, but yeah, we'll soon find out what their plans are. It'll be interesting to see what the final release will be before the summer call. like I said, whatever they want to do, if they want to go to 5 or they want to do a season 2 to TSW4, who knows. Should be fun nonetheless, and I'd like to also thank Dovetail Train Sim World's X page over the last 24 hours. They liked my posts from that I posted up for yesterday's Choo Choo Tuesdays as well, and also the rail company that I did the Creators Club paint job with on the Midlands main line first up yesterday as well. They gave it the company gave me a like as well at X, former Twitter. So I appreciate the likes. A big shout out to everybody at the Dovetail team as well. And to the people that look after the passengers and the NPCs, seriously, you got to start looking into the issues that have been happening with them. They really need to be addressed. Because at the moment they look like they're running on a treadmill all the time and just doing all kinds of weird things. And you know, like this, for instance, look at the way they're doing. What is that? What is that? What do you call that? And they're always ahead of the line on the station, I've noticed as well. Talk about safety, yeah. Could do the dude with the glasses with the hard hat on the shorts area, and could put in the little short clip of what the behaviour is on Train Sim World with the guy, and he'd be like, what? Signal up here. No surprises. We've had this train up in front of us most of the trip. It's only the stops that have been helping us. I don't mind anyway because it's one of my favourite routes. I'll know that for future now anyway. We'll start calling them the letterbox. So thanks for that, Isle of Wight Transport. Appreciate that. A little bit of insight there. Good to know. Good to know. Hey, if you are a rail fan, folks, and you like looking at all different types of trains around the world, I highly recommend you guys to go and check out my playlist for my rail fanning that I do. I do train spotting and I do station tours and everything on my dedicated playlist for the my train spotting here in Sydney, Australia. So go and check out my the page now on the home screen. Or you can do it after the live stream. It's highly recommended. We do shorts, so we do videos anywhere between 20 to 60 seconds on the shorts, and the station tours obviously are longer, so they're just a full-blown video. All get done on my mobile phone through my iPhone, and yeah, it's got some great stuff on there. We've got all different types of the trains here in Sydney. We've got the XPT, which is the HST, obviously, because the XPT here in Australia was based off the HST design. That is retiring. Some of them are retiring this year, and the rest of them are retiring next year with the XPT. So sad days ahead. So I did capture one here on the day I actually went to the Sydney Royal Oyster Show. So, Chris says he is looking for wood. For wood. You're looking for wood, are you? Okay. No, I'm joking. You're looking forward to the beach branch and the Cavcard Circle Line update in whatever fashion it's going to be, even if it doesn't end up being what I said it's going to be. But I just think state the obvious, you know, like there's a new logo, new timetable. Well, what else would? Why wouldn't you not add the upgraded weathers and all the fancy features that comes with the game now? Yeah. Right. Good to go. We're going to be moving over. East Croydon next stop. There's a snake. Look at that. How cool is that? Look at that. Looks like a snake, doesn't it? That's awesome. Yeah, I love the 12 car over the 8 car any day of the week. It's just because it's longer and that. And this is pretty much the best loco in the whole game. But I have to say the 710 has grown on me a hell of a lot very quick. Very fast, very quick. And the London Overground itself, I knew I would fall in love with this route very quickly because it's just so, it's a gem, absolute gem. Yeah, and as I said to you guys, it's in my top 3 all-time train sim wall routes, exactly. I know it's got its problems, with the floating stuff and like the passenger behaviour and all that stuff, but I'm not looking at all that, you know what I mean? Those things will iron out in time. Unfortunately, some routes you don't really reap the benefits of them until like 18 to 12 months later, like it's just been like that. Knowing the history of the game, a lot of the routes you don't see benefits until at least 18 months later after release. Until everything looks, ironed out and whatnot. Some routes don't even get fixed up. It's like earlier today when I was looking at the chat leading into the roadmap stream. Actually, I'm still up at the time. I posted a little thing in there. More so to do with the NPCs. But yeah, I even mentioned there and then, I was like, not mentioned, sorry. I seen somebody mention about the Brighton main line. And I'm thinking, what the hell are you playing on? Like, seriously, are you playing on the PlayStation 4? Like, I'm not taking anything away from the PlayStation 4 players and the Xbox, one players and all that. But seriously, Train Sim World, the game really needs to stop support from these old consoles. They're just, if you really want to play the game still, get yourself a new upgrade to the current now next gen of console, or get a damn PC. This is where the big boys play, but this is where Train Sim World originated, from PC. It was originally a PC game. It was built for PC. And this is one of the reasons why I wish it didn't get a console. Because I could imagine the game being in a way better state if it was just PC. But they wanted to broaden the ban, and I understand that. I totally respect that as well. But yeah, it's doing what it normally does. This is what it does from time to time when you come in here. It just wants to drop the frames like crazy. Don't worry about it. It does it from time to time. It's just, this is one of the times that this happened. I'm not too worried about it, because I know it does it from time to time. It doesn't happen on every damn trip you do. Okay, there we go with that one. Very nicely done indeed. Okay, this is Midweek World of Trains, episode 169. The 170th edition is next week, ladies and gentlemen, on the 17th. So do join us then. And don't forget, 2 days after that, we'll be live with the Friday Night Ticket. It is the return of the Friday Night Ticket for the first time since early 2023. And the reason why we're back with the Friday Night Ticket, and it is a one-off, by the way, is that we are going to be bringing to you the launch. It's our launch live stream for the Simmering Barn, so looking forward to that. Yes, it is going to be awesome. Looking forward to sharing my gameplay live on that one. Okay, let's finish off the committee. Come on, folks, what he's doing? 7 votes? Or he's only got 7 votes at the moment. All right. Come on, folks. Get voting. Get voting. Vote now for either East Coast Way or the Suffragette line. I'll give you guys until the end of this final trip, which we will be heading back to the S-Bahn and doing the Salzberg-Rosenheim trip. So let's get into it. Without further ado, it is from Frontlisting 803 service. It is the one that we were doing before. So there you go. This time around, it will be clear again. I won't be putting PZB on this time. I think our live chat is a little bit behind the 8 ball tonight as well. I'm not sure why, but yeah, Chris has just put in the snaking along, and that happened about 10 minutes ago. All right. Put Safer on. Coming up next on Midweek World of Trains, a bonus trip. We have a bonus trip coming up after this one, folks, so do not go anywhere. We've got a little surprise for you. Okay. Let's turn the cipher off while I do this. Just go into the bring up that road map details again. So I did mention before that I would mention about the core update. It's happening tomorrow. It will be in the night time for us here in Australia, so it'll be anywhere between 8 and 10 p.m, something like that. Let me just bring it up. Oh, by the way, with Fired Circle, it has been confirmed that they're going to add 33 services to the base layer to and from Edinburgh Waverley via Carlsberg, or what do they call the damn thing? They're going to add a layer with 2 rail tour services with the Black Jubilee and the MK1 coaches, 6 rail services with the Flying Scotsman, and as you know, I've already taken the Flying Scotsman on there. So, yeah, if you want to see the Fired Circle with the Flying Scotsman, go and watch the replay of Midweek World of Trains a couple of weeks ago when we did the Fired Circle. The 11 branch is going to be added to the Fired Circle as well, so looking forward to that. That's at a later point. The Spring Core Update. Our next major core update will be coming to Train Sim World on Thursday the 11th of April with improvements and key features to the core systems and a range of changes to the London Overground Suffraget line, which is good news. In a stand. I'm going to have to take off all my mods on there just to make sure that they don't stuff up. I'll have to do that after the stream. There is a main tailbahn improvements, Rosenheim, Salzberg, and the OBB 4024 as well. Oh, really? You say really? Okay, I didn't realise the 424 was getting. Player assist settings will be now corrected, save their configuration on the console platforms. Correct scoring adjustments when using safety systems and various adjustments to scoring. Enable metal collection on the main tailbahn, Brenham, Oldenburg, Rosenheim, and the Blackpool branches. Okay. Scenario planner, custom weather should correctly appear when resetting the game and playing after the creation scenario. Yep, okay. Formation design and multiple improvements and fixes, including console platforms to the beta. Class 710 passenger doors will no longer show as locked if automatically closed. Okay. And improvements to the substitution to allow the 628 and the red 363 to appear in AI traffic in the main tail bar. They're just some of the features. Okay, so nothing real major, I think, for London Overground. Okay. We'll obviously talk about the patch if we've got more information on our Sunday live stream, which will be the next time we join you live. With All Aboard Live, I'll be posting that up later on today. I'll also be posting up the main tail barn, not the main tail barn, the Midlands mainline live stream that we got on Monday evening. I'll post that up later today as well, if I get time. If not, it will be posted before Monday, don't worry about that. But yeah, All Aboard Live episode 82 or 83, I think it is. It might be 82 actually. Slow down, Aussie, you're speeding there. What are you doing? You got the police coming after you.
Vorsicht an den Türen und bei der Abfahrt des Zuges. Die Türen schließen automatisch.
So there's some of the key features that you'll be seeing tomorrow in the spring core update. So do look forward to that. Do allow 24 hours before contacting Dovetail if you do not receive the update. Obviously, contacting Dovetail is submitting a ticket at the forum. Coming into our next stop. Wasn't too that far away, was it? That's why they call it the S-Bahn service. A bit of a quarter moon up there, look at that. Yeah, there's a little bit of a moon up there. Fingernail. The nail clipping, that's what we call that. Nail clipping. Yeah, we'll give you the view. We'll give you the view. There we go. Look at that. Maybe speeding into it. Oh! Slow down. Go. Get down. Oh, no. Oh, don't worry. I've done that many times. I'm coming here and I'm just like, I'm speeding over the bridge. And then I'm like, oh, hang on, it's 40. Slow down. Coming into platform 8. Yeah, it's going to take some beating this month's roadmap, I'll tell you that much. This month's roadmap has been the most exciting roadmap I reckon that we've had in quite a long time. Yeah, it was very, very, very good. So big hats off to Dovetail for this month's roadmap. It absolutely blew my mind. Yeah, I had a good mate of mine that texted me and said that the Long Island Railroad remaster's been confirmed. So I went on straight away and yeah, I seen it. Jumped off my seat. I went through the roof almost. I'm like, yes. I didn't do any surfing, don't worry. And safety comes first. Safety comes first. I don't do any stupid things on the railways. Yeah, I capture all the video footage of trains and everything in real life, but yeah, I'm always safety before anything. Yeah. All right, there we go with that one. That is the S-Bahn service finally completed. So yeah, I apologise about that one earlier tonight, not going our way, but we got it there in the end. Right, now it's time for a little bonus, folks. We have a little bonus for you guys. So yeah, stay tuned. We've got plenty more to come here on our midweek World of Trains. It is our final trip though. So I did say that we're going to be our final trip, but we have a little bonus for you guys here right now. So as we do here on our channel, we're going to go to the original Long Island Railroad, and we're going to be doing a trip now with the M7, and we're going to take the 6 car, and we're going to take a trip now which is going to take us 44 minutes, and we're going to go from Hempstead to actually might not do that one actually. Let's do the 10 car. Let's do the 10 car. Rocco, to New York Penn. I could do the yep, 11:35. Could take an afternoon service though. 17 hours, New York to Rocco, that would be more. That'd be more acceptable. I prefer to do that one. And we'll do it on a nice clear day. Here we go now with some old school Long Island Railroad before the release of the 2.0 variant with the Lure commuter. Enjoy. And to get the practice in today, because it is going to now be a feature full time now. You're not going to. I don't think there's going to be an option to turn it off. We're going to be playing on ATC and Access. And What's going on here? Okay. Let's turn on the key. Put that into neutral. Bring in that into maximum. And then I can put the brake pressure on, open up the doors, turn those on, put on the safety systems. There we go, done. Knowledge, done. There we go with that. Let's put on some cab lighting, gauge lights. Yep, all good, all good. We're ready to rock and roll. All right, don't forget we have access and ATC on this time around. Need to turn off the markers. Done. Let's make sure the markers are on the other side. Yep, there are. Great. Okay, done. Nice.
Train on platform 19 is a service to Railfans. The train on platform 19 will be departing now. Stand clear from the doors, customers.
Attention customers, this is a Railfans service. Please stand clear, the doors are closing. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if the layers from the New York Trenton are going to be added into the new the station and at Sunnyside Yard as well. Yeah, these are things that the community really needs to ask Dovetail in regards to the commuter. Join us on May 1 for the 172nd edition of Midweek World of Trains with our Lurk Commuter Special. We'll be live at a special time on that day. Yeah, so don't forget on the 1st of May, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be live with Midweek World of Trains, the 172nd edition of the show. And it'll be the Lurk Commuter Special. It'll be live an hour earlier than normal that day. It'll be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Australia, 10 a.m. UK, 11 a.m. Central Europe, 5 a.m. New York, USA, and 2 a.m. Los Angeles, 3 a.m. Texas. It has a guard mode for the beach branch. I think that's what it runs on. Yeah. It's just a scenario, Chris. The likes of the one we got last year, the gloss blind. So yeah, it's going to be lots of fun. Looking forward to it. So I need to concentrate on this one, folks. So just bear with me if I don't see the chat from time to time, because I am on Access and ATC today, because it is going to be a standard feature on this route with the new version coming up. So I have used ATC and Access in the past, but the main reason I sort of don't use it is I'm sort of always behind the timetable when you do use it. But doesn't really bother me now. Now, I'm just gonna start using it and get used to it more often. I have used it a fair few times in the past, so it's nothing new to me. I can easily use Access and ATC. Got these amber lights up there, so it will drop to 40, so I have to know that. And it says here that 4-store ATC, that means that it's because I'm braking. But yeah, there is amber lights coming up here, so it's got to be known that the Access 60 is going to drop. I think it drops down to 40, I think, if I remember rightly. So there is Sunnyside Yard. It's down there, where it goes down in there. So I say we're going to have access to Sunnyside Yard with the upgrade as well. There is a few holding yards we're going to have access to on the new update. I know that. It's going to be fun. Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. Empty as a mouse at the moment. Lights just here. I think I might drop that. No, all good. So our first stop is Jamaica. So 45 is the real speed, but the 60 is the ATC. We're in ATC at the moment, so we're not in the access area. So I've had the Long Island Railroad since its existence in Train Symbol 1. So I'm OG of this route. And it's always been a fantastic route. But back in the days, it had a fair few problems. I remember back in the PlayStation 4 era, going through the tunnels coming out of Penn Station, and you have this invisible wall. It's just all of a sudden the tunnel just disappeared as you're driving in the middle of nothing. It's like, what the? Yeah, it was quite something. And the frame rate around Jamaica, talk about terrible. It's always been a bouncy train as well. So, yeah, you can say that this has had the original suspension train. It's very bouncy. Preparing myself. I know it's going to drop. I think it's, I'm not sure if it's 60 or 45 it goes to. I know it does drop. Way ahead of schedule on that up. dropped to 40. ATC's dropped to 40. 35 is the maximum speed. That's not going to help us. What we're doing. Coming into Jamaican Station. Attention customers, we're approaching Jamaica Station. All doors will be opening up on the left side. Okay, while we're stationary here at the station, I'll show you guys the way that we'll be going on the new route. Okay. Okay, while we're here at the station, let's make it quick. Right, so we will be able to go this way. Down that way. Down that way. And then up here further, it is... it's a little bit further up this way. Where that, see that ramp just there? We'll be able to go up through there as well. Okay, we've got a couple of minutes here at Jamaica Station. Oh, hello, visible ghosts. They really need to stop that damn thing. It's just a... yeah. I shake my head all the time. I think you go up the ramp there, is it St. Albert's? I think it's St. Albert's. You go up to the St. Albert's station. Oh wow, look at that suitcase. That's nice. I've never seen a purple one before. Look at that. Okay, that's real cool. Suitcase that was built specially for the person that loves the fashion of purple. Is it purple or pink? I don't know. What do you reckon? Yeah, it's definitely purple. Definitely purple. Purple rain, purple rain. What a great song. in 3 weeks' time, we'll be on the new lure. Cannot wait. It's going to be so fun. Rumoured for many months now, but became official within the last 24 hours. Yeah, very excited. The M9, I've been calling for this train for quite a while. So yeah, I always wanted the M9 in the game. It's nice it's given us like sort of a hardcore feel now. ATC access is basically, going to be a feature now. You see how I charged up the brakes and everything? That's automatically going to happen now. You don't have to worry about doing that anymore. With the M3 though, you have to still do it with the M3, so do note that. There's nothing getting changed with the M3, so you can drive with access or ATC on or off. I'm pretty sure that's still the case. And our next stop is our final stop at Hicksville. What can you call this? It was a semi-fast service, this one. Inner city service. There we go, the inner city service. Oh, you say, yes, Pelly, yes, I know. Overspeed. Thanks for reminding me, thank you. See, that's what's that? See what happened when I went over the speed limit there? See, it gives you overspeed. And if you don't take care of it, you get a penalty, and then the train stops. So it's like you're given a red flag on the game of FIFA. Oh, sorry, FC. It's FC now, isn't it? And yes, you have to be alerted. Don't worry, you have to stay on your toes with this one. Just because we're going to Hicksville and we've got no stops doesn't mean we're going to be cruising. Oh no! We're going to be you're going to be still on your toes along the way. It's lots of fun. There's the M3 inside there. The Metropolitan Transportation Authority, MTA. Just because it says 35 doesn't mean we have to be doing 35. We have to be doing 15 at the moment. Can't do any more than 15. Even though it says 35. But now we can do 35 because it's gone up to 60 with ATC. So this is the speed limits that you're more going to be concentrating on. Just here, where the lights are. 15 up to 80. You can dim this backs and forwards as well, see how it brightens it up and whatnot. I don't like it too bright, so I keep it around 35. It's pretty sufficient. So we're going to be 2 tracks over if we do go up to St Albert, so go up over the bridge here and over. And you head over that way to the desert over there. It's current desert. That'll be updated, don't worry, it won't look like that. But yeah, that's the bridge you'll be going over. I'm not sure if the colour of the bridge or anything will be updated. We'll soon find out. I may lean towards yes with that actually. It might change. But yeah, that's the way you go. You'll be able to go up through that way as well. Apparently this holding yard's going to have a whole bunch of stuff in it as well. So you'll be able to see trains and whatnot on the sides here and whatnot. Let's crank her up. It's going to be a lot more busier, I have to say that much. Look, you know, you can hardly see any traffic on here, hey? You know? Haven't seen much, have you? Well, it's going to be a complete change to that very soon. Been wanting to get on this route all damn day, to be honest. I was almost going to do an uploaded video earlier today, but I just ran out of time with the other things I had doing. There's the branch to Belmont. That's to the racetrack. That's still there. It would be nice to see an upgrade to the grandstands though. I'd like to see that upgraded. Yeah, there's not much traffic at all. Nah, not much at all. Crossing over the tracks to go to Hicksville. So obviously we were on the tracks to go to Hempstead. This is the way you go up the rugged comma and that. Very common in the US, the water towers like that. It's a very common phase in the American Truck Simulator, isn't it? All the beautiful water towers they got on there with all the different writings and stuff on them. Yeah, it's always been a great feature of that particular sim. There's always been a feature on this particular route. That, damn it. I'm gonna get penalised here. Come on, get down. I saved it though, I got it. If I was in access, I probably would have been smashed up. Access punishes you more so than ATZ, don't worry about that. Particular branch just there, actually, the one just there, that actually, that's on Train Sim Classic. The one just there. It's not that much of a branch, to be brutally honest. It's one stop or something like that. Prepare myself for that. Get down. It is a speed change. Can't remember, it's been so damn long since I've actually used ATC and Access going up here to Hicksville. And it depends on the pattern, the service pattern as well. It can be varied, you know. So it's not the same all the time. Yeah, you might have been playing this route, you know, a few times over, and you might have not have been using the safety systems, but yeah, for people that haven't been, I would say get your practice in right now before the release of the new one, if you're interested in getting the new one, that is. Don't be shy to tackle it, you know. It's always good to learn. Like me, I've tried to tackle LZB, PZB with the German stuff, you know, many times over. I've just never been able to work out the system, and no matter what I've tried to do, I just can't get it through my head to get it to work. So I've given up on that. Yeah. So Okay. Getting close to our location. It's been a long time for you, Chris, since you've been on the Long Island Railroad. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I've been on here recently, like I've been on here a couple times in the TSW4 Era, so it's I've normally done the shorter services though. I could have easily come on in today and did like a short trip to finish off the stream, but I thought it was appropriate enough to take a real, like the decent run. And, you know, it's not all stop service or whatever, but, you know, I'm taking a decent run on here, you know, it's getting people excited, you know, about the commuter coming out. And it's, yeah, I'm really looking forward to sharing the gameplay with everybody. It's going to be so much fun. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Midweek World of Trains episode 172 in 3 weeks from now is already up on our YouTube channel in the upcoming live streams area. Set a reminder for it. It is going to be our Lure Commuter special. I cannot wait to bring you the gameplay of the updated Long Island Railroad, and we're going to be with you for around 4 hours on that night. We're going to be doing M3 action, M7 action, M9 action. Don't worry, M9's first up. Yeah, you betcha. And we'll be doing all types of trips. And we're definitely going to be doing that guard scenario on the live stream too. Yeah, you betcha. Won't be first up, but we'll do a timetable first up, of course. And better get down before I get down. Hang on. Thought I was already down to 15 just then. I think I might have been just a little bit over. So do note this particular station, see the PSIs? The PSIs on this station are getting updated. It'll be interesting to see with the escalators there if they're going to have working escalators actually. I'll probably lean towards no. Would be nice though. The Midweek World of Trains community vote for you to vote for next week's first trip on our 170th edition of Midweek World of Trains. Will be ending within the next couple of minutes, so vote now if you haven't voted. You got 4 choices there, 1 route's going to win it. Where are we going to first up next week? Thanks to everybody who voted, I appreciate it. Thumbs up, thank you very much. I appreciate that as well. Thumbs down, get a dog up, yeah. Open the doors on both sides on this station. I forgot about that. There you go. You can open it on either side on that station. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, we've got a gold medal. There you go. Do note the new updated one will have the platinum medal. All right. That was a great way to end this week's edition. I'll tell you that much. I'm so looking forward to the Lure Commuter 2.0 Long Island Railroad. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. Thank you very much for watching. It's been an honour and privilege bringing you this week's Midweek World of Trains. Before we go, we're going to end the poll vote. And you guys have voted in the Suffragette line. Thank you very much. Everybody has voted. So we are heading first up next week to the London Overground. I will pick something on for what to do on there. It's going to be very interesting, nonetheless. But yeah, I'll do something on there that we haven't done yet on next Wednesday's edition of Midweek World of Train. So we've been on the Suffragette line many times over, but we're going to do something we haven't done yet on there. What it is, I don't know. I'll figure out something. So anyway, 50% of the votes went to the Suffragette line, 12% to Hemstrucker Ranroo. Thank you very much for the person that voted for that one. It is a great route. And also we had the other one, which was the East Coast Way. What a gem that is. And it definitely badly needs an upgrade and an extension as well. So hopefully it gets a low treatment sooner or later. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Nobody liked the River Games route. Well, no one likes River Games. That's just the problem. It's the route is great, but I don't know why people don't like the route. The route is fantastic. So yeah, I'm a big fan of that route. So yeah, that's my opinion. Anyway, everybody's opinion, title, whatever. You're not a true rail fan if you don't like everything that's rail. So anyway, that's just how I like it. Thank you for watching. We had a mixed bag of everything today. German, US, and Austrian, and UK. We went everywhere today, didn't we? It was lots of fun. So that's it for this week's edition. Thanks for everybody that watched the start of the stream when we talked about the latest Train Sim World news and the roadmap. I thought it was appropriate enough to talk about the roadmap like that and get it out of the way first up before we went live with the gameplay. So just a recap of the gameplay today, we went to Sherman Hill and did a coal run. Then we tackled the S-Bahn and we failed miserably, so we quit out of that and went to the Class 700 on the Brighton Main Line with the Class 700 modded timetable for the Brighton Main Line, which is the full release now of that one. And then we went and tackled the S-Bahn again and completed it on the went to Salzberg. And then we took a nice trip from New York Penn to Hicksville on the original Long Island Railroad with the M7 Lure MTA. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on our next live stream of Train Sim World, which will be on Sunday. And that will be Sunday the 14th. So April the 14th, we'll be live with Train Sim World 4 with All Aboard Live. And until then, enjoy your weekend. And don't forget to look out for our uploaded videos of American Truck Simulator and our shorts that we'll be posting over the next few days. It's bye-bye for now.